So I actually think there are some voices among Democrats, and it wouldn't surprise me if Emanuel is one of them, that is wondering, what in the hell are you people doing? There are people like James Carville, who,
Right.
listen, James Carville is smart as all get out. He's one of the most effective Democrats. Mary Madeline is his wife. Mary is a friend. She's been a supporter of mine. So I've been to Mary and James's home, and he is an effective adversary. He's a Democrat, but he's not nuts.
Yeah.
And he's looking at his own party and is like, okay, you people are you trying to lose every congressional race in America? I mean, that's not a quote, but there are definitely. Listen, Bill Maher is an interesting example, and we've talked about. I at some point, I hope we have Bill on this show. I'd never met Bill Maher, but more and more, I'm watching his diatribes and I'm retweeting them. Not because he and I agree. He is an old school liberal, but he does believe in free speech, which the left has abandoned. You know, he recently had a monologue where he was talking about like sexuality and the explosion of people that are identifying as other genders and identifying as gay. And he went, through like in history, this was not the case. And we've suddenly had this dramatic shift, which we're not even supposed to talk about. And he raised an interesting point. He said, well, there are big regional differences in, say, California, the number of people who identify as 47 genders versus in Youngstown, Ohio.
Yeah.
And he said either there's a lot of peer pressure and social pressure in California, or there's a lot of suppression in Ohio. But we had to talk about that there's apparently a fundamental transformational shift of humanity that we're not talking about. And I got to say that, frankly, sounded like something Michael Knowles would say.
Yeah, right.
You got to wonder, is there anyone left in the Democratic Party who could actually talk to a steelworker?
Yeah.
Like they have become this angry, fringe, wealthy, urban, radical elite that is appealing to a smaller and smaller. It's like the Yale faculty.
Yeah.
Is their constituency. And I got to say, thankfully, the country is not the Yale faculty. And it seems that today's Democrats don't get that.